Hello, Aldwyn Altuney here. I'd like to share with you today how I got started in the media. I actually do have 36 years media experience. I'm 46 now. I was first interviewed by the media at age 10 by the Manly Daily in Sydney for table tennis. I was an elite junior table tennis player in Australia, and I had a fascination from the media from that point. At age 11, I was on Cartoon Connection on Channel 7 and had my first media training at age 11. Then I did my first radio show at age 13. I went on and did a media degree at the University of Canberra, and then worked with News Limited, APN newspapers, worked in radio and TV over the next 20 odd years in Brisbane, Mackay, Coffs Harbour, Toowoomba, Ipswich, and the Gold Coast. My last full-time job at the Gold Coast was with the Gold Coast Sun newspapers as the entertainment reporter. I was a journalist and sub-editor at the Gold Coast Bulletin as well in 2000. So it's been quite a ride in the media. In that time, I've interviewed some amazing people like Hugh Jackman, Russell Crowe, Cyndi Lauper, etc. And I started my first media training teaching people how to get publicity in early 2000s, so nearly 20 years ago now. And just in the last few years, I launched a mass media mastery program a few years ago, and that was via webinar. And in the last few years, I've been doing events, live events in Sydney, Melbourne, Gold Coast, and Brisbane. And I've spoken in LA, in Namibia, in New Zealand as well. So around the world, I've spoken at a few different places on the media. In that time, it's been quite a ride. And ever since COVID started, as soon as I heard about COVID in the media, my gut just said something is not right about this. There's something just not right. And I had this urge, this prompting to do something about it, to help spread more truth, spread more good news, help people spread their message to the world. And so I started a new series of webinars, which I hadn't done webinars for a few years up until COVID, up until March. I started to do webinars on how to get free publicity during COVID. And I did 5 webinars in about 5-6 weeks. And at the end of that, I promoted a mass media mastery program, a brand new version of the mass media mastery program with a crazy COVID special. There's quite a bit of my time in that program. There's 12 modules of training, media consultation, social media makeover, branding. There's so much in it, and lifetime access at the moment to the upcoming membership site that's being developed. And also we have a private Facebook group, which is just wonderful to see all the connections in there. And since that, we've had some extraordinary people join the program, and my whole business has pivoted now to the point where I don't know whether I'm actually going to go back to doing many live events anymore in a physical form, because I can just reach so many more people now doing webinars than I ever could before. So I'm really liking this format at the moment, and my business is completely pivoted. I am now looking to hire an extra person in the business. I've got some amazing coaches and mentors around me now that I'm working with, and I'm working on systemizing the business so that I can scale it, which is very, very exciting. So as they say, every cloud has a silver lining, and there's always positives that can come out of every situation. I'm just so grateful that, now I have people in my program from all over Australia and from America. It's just wonderful to be able to connect with people all over the world with this program. So that's a little bit about how I came to do what I am doing now, and how my business has started to boom since COVID. It's been quite extraordinary, and I'm just loving it. I've also launched since COVID the Global Good News Challenge, which started in June, and that's to help lift people's spirits and decrease depression, anxiety, and suicide rates. I've personally had depression. I've had 4 friends take their own lives, so that's something that's very dear to my heart too, which is why I'm such a stand for good news. And as for truth, well, we know there's been lots of lies fed to us over time by authorities and by the media. And watch Out of Shadows if you'd like a bit more insight on that one. Out of Shadows is online, and a fantastic documentary that came out also since COVID. So it's very interesting to see all the mass media happening right now. And I am very grateful for the current situation, grateful for my clients. If you would like to find out more about the Mass Media Mastery Program, then get along to my website, aaexpose.com, and check out the services section and the Mass Media Mastery tab there to find out more about that. All my workshops are now gone online too. My How to Gain $1 Million worth of free publicity workshops are online. And every 2 weeks, I'm doing Mass Media Tribe events where we're doing free events every 2 weeks. And we've got different marketing speakers. We do giveaways. You can promote yourself there. That's fantastic too. So if you want to find out about that, go to the Facebook group, Mass Media Tribe, and just fill out the questions there to come and join that group, Mass Media Tribe. And in the events section there, you'll see all our upcoming events. So it is wonderful to be able to connect with people from all over the world. And I'm so excited by the people that are being inspired by the Mass Media Mastery Program and who are connecting and supporting each other as well. Very grateful for you. Grateful for you for watching this right now. What are you grateful for if you're watching this right now? And how have things changed for you since COVID? Have you pivoted in business or in life? I know some people have really, had a lot of struggles in this time too. And, and I appreciate that life will and can throw you curveballs at any point in time. And it's some things you can't control, but what you can control is what you're going to do from here on. And there's one thing that's certain in life, and that's uncertainty. So it's a matter of embracing that uncertainty sometimes, even if fear comes up, and doing things differently and seeing what happens. And the thing is, I think, to follow your heart and to follow your inner guidance and intuition. Thank you so much for watching me. Remember to shine bright and light up those around you. Lots of love to you, and we will see you again soon. Bye for now.